The Medal of Honor Heritage Center here in Chattanooga is a great place to go and learn about an important part of our nation's history. But that mission goes beyond that. They're also doing great work with the Medal of Honor Foundation's Character Development Program. Through that program, many Medal of Honor recipients travel the country to talk to students, telling their stories. Recently, Medal of Honor recipient Melvin Morris made a trip to Chattanooga.
Children need to know who's making that sacrifice for them and why. And so when I'm out, I talk about patriotism.
Today, Melvin Morris spends a lot of time traveling the country, talking to educators and school groups. He grew up in a military family, joined the Army in 1959 before the Vietnam War started for the U.S. He was a Green Beret, Mobile Strike Force.
We pursued the enemy. We didn't wait till the enemy come to us. So I was in constant combat during my time in Vietnam.
In 1969, he was in Vietnam as an advisor to a Cambodian company. He got into an awful firefight, several casualties. He was able to get through the battle and back to a safer area, but saw that one of the Cambodian soldiers dropped his map case, so he and his interpreter ran back in to get it.
It wasn't a decision I had to think on. I just knew I had to do it. So I got 2 or 3 sacks of hand grenades. And I went in throwing hand grenades in every bunker, every hole, everywhere.
The interpreter got the map case. Mr. Morris was shot in the chest and then the hand. His interpreter ran for cover. He told the only American who was still living to take the Cambodian battalion and get out of the area.
I started running and I caught up with him. He moved out like I told him. And once I caught up with him, they, of course, called in for medevac and got a stretcher and put me on a stretcher and got me out of there.
Mr. Morris was awarded the Medal of Honor for his actions that day, but not right away. He didn't get the call until 2014. Now he's working with students to make sure they understand what service to this country and sacrifice is all about.
What you got, somebody gave the ultimate price. And you should relish that, and you should respect that, because what we got is not free. Somebody paid. Yeah, and that's what I tell them.
The Medal of Honor Foundation's Character Development Program teaches the 6 characteristics that all of these recipients share: courage, commitment, sacrifice, patriotism, integrity, and citizenship.